Okay, I'm seeing a couple of videos about Philadelphia charging people to be able to use YouTube and have an opinion. Apparently, this is how dumb. If you want to know where all the dumb people are, they're all in Philadelphia. It's not all people in Philadelphia, but it's all of their education system, all of their schools, because anybody that, is a politician there that even thinks about trying to silence people from having a view are coming from Philadelphia. All of the really, really rich people, all of the politicians and the media, everything that is negative and stupid and dumb apparently is in Philadelphia. So here's how dumb they are. They think that they can make you quiet. They think they can make a rule. They think they can make a law. Now let's just think about that. What I've experienced from being on the Dragon's Den, they made me sign a document that says I can't talk about the show or any of their experiences. Why would they need to, silence people? Obviously, just having me sign something that says I can't talk about my experience means there was something really, really big and evil going on there. What is it that's so evil about the Dragon's Den that you're not allowed to talk about it? You're not allowed to make them look bad. Obviously, if I have to sign a document that says I can't tell the truth and I can't make them look bad about something, kind of says there's a lot of bad things going on that they don't want people to know about. So, I mean, just me talking about having to sign that document kind of makes me talk about them. And plus, it wasn't even all that legal because they threatened me. they, well, anyways, that's a long story, but you know, when somebody makes up a law, doesn't mean you have to follow it. Nobody follows laws. The only ones that are following laws are the stupid people. But you got to understand, most of these laws are created by a corporation that just wants you to do what they want you to do. Somebody wants to control the media in Philadelphia. Some really, really bad shit is going down in Philadelphia, and they don't want their people talking about it. So something really, really big and evil is going on in Philadelphia because they're so scared to let anybody talk. And they're going to fine you $300 for having a voice, for having an opinion. Now, a lot of people are thinking, hey, we got to just, blog them and petition and try and control government. Well, let's wake up. Nobody's controlling no government. They're doing whatever the hell they want to. Why? Because they're getting paid to. We ain't giving them any money. We aren't voting these people in. These guys are controlling the votes. That's why it's pointless to even vote for anybody, because it's all run by corporations that put their men in on both sides of the fence to say it doesn't matter who you vote for, you're going to get the same thing. At the end of the day, they don't give a shit about what you're doing. The biggest protest you can do is let everybody know there's a lot of big, big evil shit going on there that they don't want anybody to know, so they're trying to keep everybody quiet. Just the fear of saying, you want to know where there's big, bad, evil people? Philadelphia. There's something really big, bad going on there. And that's the real story. That's the media that's going on. That's what you should just blog about, is just saying, oh, I wonder what really big, bad, evil things are going on in Philadelphia. Let's talk about it. And you can just send an email to somebody and, I'll talk about it. I'm from Canada. They can't find me here. Well, Canada will probably get on the bandwagon and say the same thing if we all do the same thing. But that's where the power comes in, is just don't comply. Because what are they going to do? Fine everybody? Like start a channel up from a Canadian account. I mean, get to know a hacker. That's what the goodness of hackers are. As soon as you make a law up, there's a way to get around it. That's what BP oil does. That's what Obama does, is they create laws so you can, find a way to use it. So it's like, don't even be in fear of a friggin' law that's trying to keep you quiet. Just keep talking. Talk about whatever you want to. Let them fine you. What are they going to do? Spend more than $300 trying to collect it from you? If everybody just ignored that law, how are they going to enforce it? What are they going to do in this economy? Hire a bunch of police to be able to monitor whether you're talking or not? Seems like a waste of money to me. I mean, they could be spending their money on an awful lot of better things, than to keeping people quiet. How many people are starving in Philadelphia? How many homeless people are in Philadelphia? How many unemployed people are in Philadelphia? And what you're going to do is hire more security to go after every single person that's talking? Right there shows you how stupid you are. You're not even interested in solving any problems in your area. There's a news story for you. So, what I say about Philadelphia trying to control speech, just keep talking. Philadelphia doesn't, none of those politicians, none of those people in the corporation world are following any laws at all. That's why they're in power, because they didn't follow any laws. They're breaking, every law possible. So, I mean, if you get fined, just say, hey, where are you following laws? Even a judge, I would discriminate any judge because a judge is not following laws. Find out where a judge has invested his money. Find out the belief system that any judge has, and then you can get them on, hey, you got to recuse yourself because you're kind of prejudiced and can't make a just decision. So therefore, you can't fine me. This 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 $300 that you're finding me is preventing me from a free speech, so it's unconstitutional, so you can't find me. So in the meantime, a judge gets paid because he got something to do for the day. You might have been charged, so somebody giving you the fine is going to get paid. So the economy's kind of flowing by having a fine like that, but it doesn't mean that you have to follow a law. Nobody follows laws. So why should you? At the end of the day, they're going to say ignorance of the law is no excuse. Well, today in our times, it's like it's ignorant to follow laws. If I followed that law, then I'd be destroying my country. If I followed that law, we wouldn't be reporting the news because the news is being, hijacked by corporations that want to just have a lot of propaganda. So it's your duty to be able to spread the news. You'd be destroying your country if you didn't spread the news. So there's more than enough reasons to break that law. It's constitutional to break that law. I mean, there's so many ways you can come up with a good defense. So at the end of the day, it's nothing to be scared of. It's just somebody's trying to attempt to do something to control you, and it's a matter you gotta laugh and say, ha ha ha, I'm not falling for that one. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to because you know what? That's what you're doing. You're doing whatever the hell you want to. You're in a little bit of power, creating a little bit of law. Why? For your own personal self. So I'm going to just, create my own little laws, and do something for my own personal self. Guess what? The whole country benefits from it, so it's a win-win. Let them know you're just keeping them in business. Let them know, yeah, nice try. Everybody's got to try something. Kind of stupid thing to try, though, but, there's a challenge to just see. It's an idiot that follows that law. And you deserve to have stupid laws like that if you tend to follow it. They're going to charge you to breathe next. So what are you going to do? Stop breathing? At the end of the day, you have to see stupidity and just not play the game of being stupid. Just a suggestion. There's my news.